Hey, here's a new brochure here. Oh, there we go. New. I guess I just put it there, then you can really see it right there. Pretty cool, huh? That's for you guys on YouTube, pretty much. So, that way you guys can see what that looks like. And it's a pretty decent looking brochure there. Let's go ahead and bring it up. Is that better? I'm a little tired for today, but that's just the way it is. Okay, that's the inside. There's a ship back there, and that's the PC 1080. That's Vernon there. And if you fold it over like that, you can see Vernon's drawing of himself, what he did while he was somewhere or another, and he got all his drawings he did, some of the drawings he did while he was out at work on the other side, as you can see. That's available on the website. I just put that up there now. So you could go to vernonfinneyart.com/docs, DOCS /brochures /from boys to men inside.html for this one and outside.html for this one, and you can print it on 8 by 11 and a half sheets, 8.5 by 11 sheets, borderless, and it'll come out just like that. Then you can fold it up into a little booklet and carry it around. Cheers to all, my friends, and to all some cheer. So put that there. I better get to some of this. Stand on the sides. Start it to oh, it's on an incline. Ah. Oh. Eh. Suck. Gut. You gotta suck in that gut, son. Yes, sir. Have it. Better believe. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. Ow.
Hey, Louis.
Hey, how's it going, man?
I thought you weren't going to be there at 4.
No, I'm still here, so I figured I'd do a little walk because I need to
All
work
right.
out. Wait,
Well, I just got back.
where'd you
Just
go?
running errands and doing little stuff like that.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I can walk for a while.
Yeah, I'm walking.
All right.
Yeah, here, check it out. Since you're sitting, that's the new brochure.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's a pretty cool brochure in that. That's the outside of it, and it's a
From boys to men.
story about Vernon's Navy time. So if you flip it over, then you have the inside. I just
Okay.
finished this one. That's
Oh,
the new one,
wow.
pretty much.
Yeah, I like it.
You like that, huh?
I do.
And if you fold it over like this, then you can see Vernon as he drew himself from the same picture that was taken of him.
Yeah.
See, it's pretty awesome. It's
Very
pretty
good.
awesome stuff right there, dude. That's the latest one. So I'm gonna make these available on the website so people can print them out on their own
Okay.
printers. Because that's 8.5 by 11 sheets.
Uh,
Pretty
yeah.
cool. That one came out awesome.
Yeah. I don't have my stabilizer with me because I just drove up. So you
Your
gotta
your
put up with what I
stabilizer is
got.
awesome, huh? I gotta get
All
one.
right.
My friend works at Angel View, which is a secondhand store, and he's in
Yeah.
charge of incoming stuff. So if he finds stuff like that, he'll let me know, and then I'll go buy it for whatever they want. So, but at least it'll be way cheaper than buying full price. I could get
Yeah.
something like that
So
for like
what are you
10 or
looking
20
at
bucks.
in terms of buying?
Huh?
So what were you looking at in terms of buying?
A gimbal like yours, a stabilizer.
Oh, you would find that in a thrift store?
Yeah, sometimes you may. Yeah, it depends on I guess if you're lucky or not. I don't know. He said I keep an eye open, see if I see it.
I
Yeah.
think you'd have to be pretty lucky.
Well, I got a nice camera that I use, and he got it there. And whenever
Really?
I looked it up, it was close to $700 brand new, and it was brand new.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Well, you gotta have an eye for that, to know what you're looking for.
Yeah, so he keeps an eye out for different things. I tell him what to look for. Like I just told him about the thing that you just bought, and I just told him about the drones to look for, stuff like that. So nice cameras with
Yeah.
1080p or 4K.
Yes.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff there.
I'm in a bit of a quandary over that dog situation.
So now you got to deal with the dog, huh?
Well, it's not the dog. It's the issue of,
The door open? You broke away.
um, I have to decide, am I going to force the dog up into my apartment? Am I going to go to the manager and tell them about the
Yeah, tell him,
effect of,
tell the manager it's not your thing. Just tell the manager this is where it's at, and I don't know the lady, and she just went in the ambulance, and all of a sudden I have all this, but you don't have to. You don't do nothing. You don't make money. You don't. So
well, I don't
you're just
have to,
helping.
but I don't want to, I have some compassion for the dog, so
Yeah, I get it.
I don't want to leave the dog to die in an apartment.
I know what you mean, but then you have to deal with it, which
Well, I
is
don't mind feeding it. I don't mind feeding it.
who knows what it eats.
It's whether or not
The
I force the dog.
Yeah, no, the
Yeah.
safe bet on, well, how big is the dog? Is it a little one?
It's a little one.
So
Yeah.
just buy some of that canned food, a little one, not huge, or a big can 'cause
Well,
it's cheaper.
yeah. Yeah. No, I said the feeding it is not the issue. It's
Taking a shit.
moving it. Moving it. No, again, that's natural. No, it's moving it to my apartment when the dog doesn't want to go,
Yeah,
and then
yeah, I
so I'm
guess.
going to be forced to do that. Yeah, I mean, the time is coming where I've got to inform the manager
Yeah, I think you should
that the,
inform the manager first, and then see what they say, and then go from there. Because if you're not in
yeah,
possession of the dog yourself, then you don't have to really worry too much. But I know you have to worry in your mind and your heart. But
yeah,
bring it to the attention of the manager before it's too late today, and then that way they can
right,
get on it today. And then
yeah.
that alleviates you from being the point guard on something that you just fell on your lap. Because you really
Well,
don't know what to
yeah,
do.
and well, I'm very concerned about the legality of all this. Like when I put the dog, I got a hold of this woman I was telling you about that lives next door. And so I talked to her, would she be willing to take the dog or take care of the dog? And she told me that the woman leaves the apartment open all the time. Unlocked, not open, unlocked.
Well, then just leave it alone. Yeah.
Yeah. So
But
I'm just taking her word
I
for it.
would I would still
But
go to the manager and leave it there because that's where you should leave it. Because
that's where the responsibility is, yeah.
yeah, because it's not yours really.
Oh, yeah. So I hate to move the dog and then
No,
have
don't
this
don't move
woman
it. Yeah,
decide.
don't move it. Don't move it.
But
Just
I don't
call
want to
them
lock it
first.
inside unless I have access,
Well, just call
you
them
know.
first. Well, and the next one would be to call the local police and ask them what to do in the situation where you're at. So that way you're not in
Well,
trouble lawfully. You don't get in trouble for doing anything like entering somebody's house without their permission.
yeah.
That's that. I mean, that's protection from you when you take a phone call. Then that's in the record saying that you've called about this situation and you wanted information, so you clarify.
Well,
Those
the
are the
cat may
steps.
already be out of the bag because, I was in and out of that apartment and people were,
But
if
why
they
why
were
were you
watching
in the
me,
apartment to get the dog? To try to
get the
take the
dog
dog?
stuff,
Yeah, well,
to get the dog food
yeah,
and get
you should be very
the dog
careful on doing
food.
stuff like that. Like sometimes our hearts gets us in trouble
Well,
with the law.
no,
The law
well, I'm
doesn't
saying it's
care.
already
Sometimes
done.
doesn't care about the like. Well, I read some story in which some neighbor sued the next door neighbor for watering her plants. So it's like you can literally be thrown the book at for being a good guy, a good citizen. Not always, but
So I thought
the
maybe
possibility
someone had already,
exists. Yeah, but either way, you would call and clarify that and
right,
make sure you're good. So it doesn't matter if the cat's in the bag, out of the bag. Just tell them I've only tried to. Uh, well, How did you get to the dog to begin with? I don't get that. You said the ambulance threw it
how
out
did
the
I get what?
door.
You said what?
You said that
What
they
did I
threw
say?
it out the door from the ambulance. The paramedic threw it
What
out the
through the
door.
door? What?
You said that
Through what?
the dog out the door.
I said what? Dog out the door.
No, you said that the dog was thrown out the door when the lady was in the ambulance.
Yeah.
Is that
I
what
wouldn't have
happened?
used the word. I wouldn't have used the word thrown out. I would have said pulled up or taken out.
Huh?
Yeah, and that's what happened.
Well, there you have it. There's your
The
story.
dog, yeah, the ambulance driver put the dog on the leash, handed the leash to me. The dog coming in the door. So I was not inside that apartment. Yeah, that's
No,
true.
yeah. So I don't know.
So,
That's
but later,
I would still have to.
later I went.
I would still have to call the police and say, here's where we're at with this, and what do we do about the dog? They need to know that there's a dog there all by himself or whatever. And
I'm
if they
going to go
don't
to the
care,
manager first.
and if you don't care, and they don't care, then you really need to just leave it alone, right?
I'll go to the manager first and see what they want to do.
Yeah, there you go. That's the
Yeah.
safest bet. And just
Yeah.
leave it there. Just say I know I don't have the resource to take care of it myself, and it doesn't like me, so I'm not gonna fight him. He
Yeah.
doesn't want to listen to me. So it's not. It really. That's when you get in trouble, when you think way outside to help others. I know because it happens.
Yeah.
Especially.
Well, sometimes the heart speaks faster than the thinking.
Yeah, I know. We do that a lot. You think with your heart first before you think with your mind. So that's the way it works, man.
And the neighbors may have already told me this. I put the dog back in the apartment. I put the dog's all his stuff back in the apartment. But Cindy, the neighbor, was gonna be by later, and she was gonna go over there and see what she could do. And then when I left, I got in my van and left. A cop pulled up on the corner of where the apartment complex is, and I thought, oh, I wonder if somebody called the cops and they were about to respond. And so I turned and I kept driving, and the cops followed me for about a block. And I thought, I'm willing to talk to them if they want to turn on their lights and pull me over. But they didn't.
Yeah, but I'm
And
just.
if they ran my plate, they're going to see that. If they ran my plate, they're going to see I live at the same address. So I
Yeah,
wouldn't be robbing anybody at the same address.
yeah. Well, at least they know that you live there, and if anything goes missing, they'll go knocking.
But I don't know if that's happened. I don't know if that actually
Who knows? Who knows? But still,
case. I'm just speculating.
yeah, I know. But still,
Yeah, because they were there behind me.
I say,
But the neighbors, the neighbors are nosy. They have eyes. They call. They may have called the cops or the manager.
no, it's not your fault. You were throwing
Yeah.
the dog.
So,
The dog was
so
throwing on your
I got
hand.
I got a little deeper than I intended to.
Why?
Unfortunately.
Why?
Huh?
Why? By going in her house?
Uh, yeah, it's just like when I said, do you want me to take care of your dog? She said, oh, yes. Like she's fleeing. And so I said, okay. And then it went from bad to worse.
No, you're not in trouble. It's just you haven't taken anything. So what wrong can you have done? If you did something wrong by like actually taking something, then you know you did something wrong. But if you were there to do what you said yes, what she said yes to, then that's what you were there to do. Was the paramedic there when she said that?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so he's a backup.
And I gave the paramedic my phone number to give to her so she can call me when she got back.
There you have it. So you're fine with that. Just report it to whoever and tell them I don't know what to do about the dog because it doesn't want to follow me. And that's it. Leave it there.
Well, everything is contingent on Cindy getting back, but she ain't going to be back before the manager's office closes.
Well, but I would
That's the dilemma.
just leave it there.
Huh?
Leave
What?
it alone. Leave it alone and just wait for the next day. See what breaks.
Okay.
Then see if she's back by then. If not, then call them. Say, oh, I know.
Well,
this lady.
she said she may not be back till 11.
Who knows? She doesn't know. She's
So
going
I've got
in,
to
if she's in an ambulance, she doesn't know when she's coming back.
No, I'm talking about Cindy. It's supposed to be helping the next door neighbor.
Well, you just leave it in her hands for now. That's what I would say. You're afraid that somebody's gonna break
Well,
in.
I can't. I gotta go. I gotta take the dog out to pee at least.
Mm.
Take the crap.
I would still just involve the manager first. Then maybe they'll do it, and you don't have to do it because you're not the manager.
Yeah.
You definitely shouldn't have to do that, man. I don't know why you're doing that. But anyway, putting yourself
You
in
know,
peril. Putting yourself
I'm
in
not.
peril.
Not saying. I know I don't have to do it. It's something I wanted to do.
I get it.
The only problem is I don't want this to tumble into any kind of legal issues.
So that's why you leave it with the manager and forget about it. Just say, look, this is where I'm at, and that's it. Don't overthink it. That's for sure. Don't say anything more, but you got to get to that manager before they close, I imagine. The sooner the better.
Yeah, yeah. Only because I don't want to leave the apartment unlocked overnight,
The sooner the better. Yeah. They
even
have a
though
key to the
even
apartment. Remember that.
even though the neighbor says the woman leaves it unlocked all the
Yeah,
time.
but you don't know that.
I don't know that. No.
No, so give it to the manager. Say, hey, you got a key. Lock it up, and when she gets back, unlock it. And if not, she has a key. Then she'll unlock it. End of story.
Yeah.
That's just the way it
Yeah.
is, man. You can't worry about stuff that's out of your hands, really. Like the dog, it's really not something you can worry about. If it's not something you can worry about. That's all I'm saying. That's what Vernon says. I mean, don't make more than what you need to do, and then you just got more on your plate anyway. Ah, people are gonna have a problem. Imagine if all the people there had a problem, and all of a sudden you have all the pets. No, forget all that. You don't have a pet, do you?
I don't.
So you think somebody would just come out of the way and do what you're gonna do? No, just it's you
I would
can't
hope
take.
so.
Like I
If I
would
was,
say, oh, like I've been told, you can't take the shoulders, the world on your shoulders and try to fix it all because it's impossible.
if I had a pet, I would be so grateful if someone did what I did.
Yeah, I get
And
it.
I was being shipped off to the hospital.
Yeah, but what if she's not like you and she's like, oh, you were in my house, you motherfucker! I got cameras in my house. I saw you take it. It was you. It was you. See, it's so easy. Why? Because some people are not like us. So we gotta
Yes,
remember
that
that.
would be my worst. That would be my worst nightmare. Oh,
So you gotta be careful with all that nonsense. That's what I'd be scared. I'd be like, all right, let me put the dog back and let the manager know, and then let them deal with it. They manage the place, so deal with it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna sit down for a minute.
Yeah, I'm done walking.
Oh,
I did 20 minutes now.
oh, all right.
I did 20.
Well,
Where are you at
well,
now?
good for you. Near the house. I'm actually closer to the manager's office than my apartment.
There you go. Just go there and say, hey, here's where we're at. The lady went on the thing. And I put the dog back or whatever you need to tell her, and then say, I don't know what else to do. I don't want that apartment to be unlocked. So if you want to lock it, that's fine, or do what you think you need to do. I'm sure that's not the first lady they have to deal with, leaving their pet behind.
Yeah. All right, Louis. Thanks for all your advice.
Yeah, I'm no advice, man. I'm just the guru.
Well, thank you for
Guru.
all your guruship,
Yeah, my guru-ness. There, now I
your
can see what I'm.
guru-ness.
Now I can show you what I'm showing you. See,
Yeah, it's nice.
it has
Wow.
that one ship down below, and then
Yeah,
this one. That's Hawaii
yeah.
right there in the colors. I'm
Oh,
probably gonna.
boys command.
Yeah,
Boy, wow. Yeah, I would like to see that. To read the narrative.
yeah,
Be
it's
nice.
really good. It's a really good story here. We've heard most of
Yeah,
the story during the show, but people to read it in one page like this is pretty good, and
yeah,
accentuate on the most important parts. So that way they don't have to view our videos. They could just read these brochures, and that'll bring them closer to Vernon. Just the pictures,
yeah.
just the pictures themselves, like that one.
Yeah.
That kind of helps him uh, be more important in people's eyes that he sees, like at the VA and
Yeah.
stuff. Right here, this one is Sasebo, right here.
Placebo? What does that mean?
That's the island where he was at in Japan, I think.
Oh, oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
all those are from wartime stuff. All
Yeah.
these. So pretty cool, huh?
Veterans. Yeah.
No, wartime stuff that he did at wartime. Sketches he did during wartime.
Yeah.
So I had to pull it out of all those yellow sheets. You've seen the yellow sheets. And I found
I did.
a new method of doing this, which is turning it into black and white and pulling out the art and
So
taking out the yellow.
has Vernon seen this?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, right before he went in, I had one version of this ready, and he loved it. I gave him a few to pass around, like 10 of them, but it's pretty
Okay.
awesome. He liked the fact that I put the two pictures like that, to where you can see
Yeah.
him like that, where
Yeah.
he did like that.
Yeah.
He liked it all, even
Cool.
especially with the monogram and the text around it. That's something else I learned in Photoshop
Yeah.
to,
Yeah.
to draw the text around it
Okay.
like that.
All right. All right.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome,
All
dude.
right.
Pretty
All right,
awesome.
Louis. Well,
He even has a date
okay.
on there. Look, he even has a date of 1944 on this one right there. Well,
Yeah.
I'll show it to you later. Well, you could probably see it there, but 1944. So
Yeah.
it's good to put all the little references in place, and maybe this one
That was
will.
even
This one
that
will.
was even before I was.
You were born in 1945
Yeah.
at the end of the war, or yeah, at the end during the war.
End of the war.
Huh. So yeah, that's the way it is, man. Just working on stuff, and I'll see if he calls today and says, "Come pick me up." So
Yeah. I hope he does.
yeah, I think he
I mean,
may.
be okay.
He said he thought so. So that means he's
Well, that's
probably
up to really up to the doctor. Yeah. So
yeah.
you saying that he had a small artery that will be causing him issues in the
No,
future?
no, he has one artery a small artery that has extras in the area, but that one's closing up, and it will close up fully. But he'll be fine. But he'll have a little bit of a shock to the system for that, a heart attack. Like some people have 100 heart attacks before they die. It's just, I guess that's the natural part of progression, man.
Hmm.
A tire ticker is the way to flicker your wicker.
You're a poet. You're a poet beside the guru.
Oh, I'm all of it, man. And full of shit, too. Oh, I
Yeah.
snapped that on the internet. Oops, internet. I meant ship. Like, this ship right here. I'm full of ship. You see, ship. Nice cleanup, huh?
Let's hope so.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, all right, you're banned. You said ship. I said ship. I said a ship, ship. No shit.
Yeah.
Just ship. Oops, I did just say
Okay.
shit.
Yeah. Better just to let it go. You kind of need to do. Let it go, Arno. Don't get involved.
Yeah, don't get
Don't dig
involved.
your hole. Don't dig that hole any deeper than you need. That it already is.
Sorry, YouTube. All right, I better get going now.
All
Thanks
right.
for coming.
All right. All right.
Next time you'll probably
Take
see
it easy.
Vernon. You too. Maybe I'll do an art
Thanks.
walk soon. All right, later.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye.